At Mallett Buildings, we've been proudly serving our community for over 25 years. When it comes to building structures that last, experience matters. You've probably seen some companies offering long warranties, 10 years or more. But here's something important to consider. Can a company without a long track record truly back that up? It's easy to make promises, but what really counts is the ability to deliver, not just now, but 5, 10, or even 20 years down the line. If a company hasn't been around for very long, what happens if they go out of business before the end of their 10-year warranty? What happens to your warranty then? The answer is simple. You're left with nothing. No support, no repairs, no protection. You've essentially been robbed of the protection you were promised. At Mallett Buildings, we've been here for the long haul, with over 2 decades of experience. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and countless satisfied customers who can tell you, when we say we offer a 10-year workmanship warranty, we've proven it time and time again. And if something goes wrong years from now, we'll still be here, ready to make it right. Our customers trust us because we don't just build structures, we build long-lasting relationships. We use only the highest quality materials, kiln-dried, ground-treated lumber, and MCA ground-treated posts with lifetime warranties. That's why our buildings are designed to stand strong for decades, and why we can confidently stand behind our warranties. And don't forget, we're a state-licensed contractor with licensed engineers right here in Louisiana and Texas. We don't cut corners, and we adhere to the highest standards, ensuring that every building we construct is built to last. When you choose Mallett Buildings, you're choosing a company with real credentials, real experience, and a proven commitment to quality. We've built for families, businesses, farms, and more, all with the same dedication to excellence that's been our hallmark for over 25 years. So when a company tells you they're offering a long warranty, ask yourself this: where will they be in 10 years? If they disappear, so does your warranty. Here at Mallett, you know we'll be here, just like we've always been. At the end of the day, a warranty is only as good as the company that stands behind it. Choose the name that's been trusted for decades. Choose Mallett Buildings. When you're ready to invest in a building that lasts, call us and let's get started. At Mallett Buildings, we've been proudly serving our community for over 20 years.
Okay, technical difficulty. Anyway, what I was saying was I had to get my mic on here. I'm so excited about getting on this show today, I forgot to put my mic on. I hope little Dave's watching, because this is going to be about you, little Dave, and Corey Boy, who I consider two snakes. Now, let's start talking about violations of state contractors law. That's a statute that they have broken and either pled guilty or no contest to. If you get charged with theft of a car or breaking and entering, whatever, you're breaking a statute. And when you plead no contest or guilty, that's considered a conviction. So all these violations that have been charged on these guys that they've pled guilty, you can consider them a conviction. Now, they had an opportunity to go before the board, make their case, and they were either found guilty or they pled guilty or they did no contest. It's a fair system. Now, so I just want to kind of clear that up about that. Now, when you're dealing with people, and when you're going to see these, as we put our presentation on today, I'm going to dissect, because you see I put apparently Southern is on the defensive because they popped something in last night that was misinformation. Well, I'm going to clear that up quite well. So let's get started first of all, because what we're going to do today is I'm going to sell you a building against their building. I'm going to show you the difference. I'm going to show you how you can't afford not to buy an elite building from me versus any competitor, but especially those cats or those snakes. I'm going to call them snakes, because that's what they remind me of. Anybody that comes into your business and then takes your product, your information, and steals it and then uses it like they're doing is a snake. It's my opinion of them. They're snakes. Shouldn't do that. I bought and paid for those, and that's what they did. So let's start here. Yesterday, or day before yesterday, $39,999. This will end tomorrow. These two deals. And I got a new deal at the end that I'm going to show you. We're going to start Monday morning on the same building. So as of tomorrow, you still can come in. The first 5, I think there's 1, maybe 2 left. Text live, and that they're going to hold that and give you those 2 porches free of charge. Now, hurricanes at our buildings have survived. Would you look at this? From 1998 to 2024, Mallett Buildings has built buildings, and they've survived all these storms. So I've proven that my buildings can withstand hurricanes, right? Proof is in the pudding, right? Now, let's compare us to the ones who mouthed it off yesterday with their little deal about mistruths or whatever you want to call it. Southern Styles has been operating since 2021 and was not a licensed contractor. They didn't do that till 2 months ago. But this is when they started. Well, I think they're pretty weak on buildings going through hurricanes. They've gone through Hurricane Francine, which is way up on the way to the east of us. So I don't know how many buildings they had over there, but bottom line is 1 hurricane. It was before they opened up their company, because it was done in October. So they didn't even have any buildings on the ground. They hadn't even started their business. But the proof is in, look at this, folks. How can they compete with a Mallett building? They haven't even stood the test of time. I guess they think this isn't true. This is true. You know why? This was taken from the Secretary of State. This was taken from the record of hurricanes. So there's no mistruth here. As we go through this, let's keep repeating what they're saying. All right. Setting the record straight. Licensed residential commercial. They've had that for 2 months. Yet they want to compete with me, and I've been doing this for 25 years. Our standards. Well, let's go through their standards. All treated. Okay. 140-mile wind load. Is that engineered, or what is that? See, they're not too precise in what they say. 4 on 12 or 5 on 12. You know, they never said that till I started the 5 on 12. And let me tell you how deceiving this is. He's going to charge you to go to 5 on 12. Right? He's been pumping 4 on 12 till Lee Mallett decided to go to 5 on 12. So what he wants you to do is, okay, come call me for a bid, and then I'm going to charge you for 5 on 12. He doesn't say he's not. See, very deceiving. Engineered. What the hell's engineered? Is it the slab? Is it the post? What is he talking about? What kind of bull is this? Post protectors. Okay? 100% satisfaction. He's only been doing this for 3 or 4 years. Where's his proof of that? And let me tell you something. Let's jump over to this one. 24/7 customer service. Well, I had some people call about 9:30 last night. Nobody answered the phone. So that's very deceiving. So I question that too. Now, I answer the phone 24/7. Every customer's got my number. I'm the owner. Every customer has my cell number. You're going to call me. I'm the 24/7 service. So I think this is a little questionable what we got going on here, especially when I can tell you, I can document that 9:30 last night, someone attempted to call them. They did not answer the phone. But that's what they say. On-site supervision. It's easy to say. Now prove, tell me how you do that. If you're as busy as us, I have a way of doing it. I'm going to get to me in a minute. I'm going to show you what we do. But I'm talking about, you keep saying, set the record straight. Let's get to this 10-year workmanship warranty. Folks, that's the most deceiving thing probably in this whole mess. He started in business, go to the Secretary of State. He started in business in October of 21, as per the Secretary of State. Now, How can you give me a 10-year warranty when you haven't even proven you're going to survive or be here in 10 years? It's deceiving. He did that because we offered 10 years. I've been in business 25 years. I could offer a 25-year because I've been in business 25 years. There's no way that that holds water. Now, if he'd ever get past 10 years in one day, he could say that. But he hasn't even survived being in business, much less the workmanship on any buildings. He hasn't been there 10 years. It's ridiculous. And if you watch the beginning there, I'll go into all that stuff about warranties. This is nothing but a little game that the two snakes came up with for him, apparently. I don't know Mr. Terry. I've talked to him a few times. But he has brought a nest over there of snakes. Okay? Who know we got to compete with Mr. Mallett over there with that 10-year warranty. So we'll say it. Well, they got you in trouble. Because that nobody with any sense is going to believe you can give me a 10-year warranty when you can't even tell me, you can't guarantee me you're going to be in business in 10 years. I've seen 5 or more go broke in the last 25 years. They could end up like SLPS or Ranger, contractor fraud. They haven't stood the test of time. It's absurd, this right there. All right, steel reinforced slab, okay. All structurally screwed. What the hell does that mean? What do you, see, they don't tell you what the hell this means. 26 gauge, that's from the manufacturer. Go to the next one. Now, I keep telling y'all we use the cable retention system. I had a customer come in and buy a building today. Gave me this picture. This is what they're doing to y'all with these buildings. They have no uplift protection over here. You cannot just put a post in that sleeve. Or the first uplift is coming straight up, and that's why I took this picture. I said, give me that picture, please. See, that won't happen from me because I have a cable retention system. I tie underneath that slab cables, a grid of cables, all attached to every post. I take the concrete and put that's dead weight. They're not doing that. They're going to tell you you don't need it. Like hell you don't. Let me tell you why I'm right and they're wrong. Go back to the hurricanes. That's why I'm right. That's why I do it, because I know what's going to happen with a hurricane. Okay? There's 2 types of winds in this world. Headwind, uplift. From a headwind perspective, all the posts are anchored to the ground 3 to 4 feet. So when the wind hits that building, all these posts work in conjunction. There's also flex on a wood building, but all of them hit. So you'd have to shear, theoretically, shear all the posts, because it would be hard to shear just one post because they're all working in conjunction. Headwind. Uplift is when a hurricane or a bad storm comes and a tornado, the vortexes will start creating a tornado. A tornado is moving around, pulling, trying to suck things up. There's only one way to stop uplift in any building. Dead weight. Dead weight's the only thing to keep that baby down. And that's why my buildings, and that's why you see some of these pictures of these buildings people send and say, man, nothing happens, because I protected them against uplift, because there's a lot of tornadoes that are formed in storms, and especially bad hurricanes, like Laura. Okay, next one. What does this mean? Okay, first in your thing you say, this is our standards. Then you come back here and say, it's a standard building. I'm perplexed as to, is all those standards in this standard building? Or when they call you, are they going to come up with some bull? See? What's that mean? Residential and contract and commercial. All they put down, he's only been there 2 months. And the next one. Fastest lead time in the industry. Well, what is that? 1 day? 1 week? A month? You see, they put this stuff together like amateurs. Because that's the, okay, tell us. What is it? Tell the world like we do. We tell the world what we're going to do. But what's going on here? Now, this is the address that they supposedly operate out of. One, my records are correct, they don't even own this. They either rent it, lease it, or whatever. I don't know what the deal is there. But this is their place of operations. I'm not impressed. Maybe you are, but I'm not impressed. That's why I want to show you. This is what you're dealing with here. Wait, go back. Now, look at this. I just realized something. You know, if you come to Mallett Buildings, every building is built with post frame. Every building. This is the metal building. They don't even have their product that they're trying to sell you in this building. That's a metal building. Look at this. It's not a post frame building. Well, you know, I just realized that. I mean, they're out here promoting post frame, yet they have nothing to show you this post frame where they're operating. In fact, it's steel. Really. That's real, how would you say? You guys, y'all something else.
Hypocritical.
Yeah, very hypocritical. Next one. And then go back to the deal. Watch. Go back. Well, with foam. Go back to the other one. Damage caused by spray. Won't. That's a fortify. That's in their warranty papers. They're not telling you about that, are they? That's why I told you, we do foam insulation, but we're only going to do it with a barrier. Because of that. But they're trying to sell you gimmicks. And they're not telling you what's really going to happen or could possibly happen to you. Like without a cable retention system, the uplift could pull your building completely out of the ground. They're not going to tell you if there's a problem with that foam insulation. The supplier, the manufacturer could say, well, hold on a minute. It's an arguing point. So all they're trying to do is come up with stuff to compete with me. They're copycats. They have always been, and they always will be, obviously. But read that. That's from there. Next one. Now, the reason I put this up here, look at the top. Where, for any confusion being spread to misinform and confuse. There ain't no misinformation and confusion here. If there is, ask me the question. I'll answer it. There's no confusion as to what we do and you do. You're the one who's trying to deceive these people, which is silliness. For instance, here's it go. We also have quite a few standards within. Why don't you tell the world instead of making a broad statement? Why don't you tell us what those are? There's nowhere to be found. And you had room on that deal. You see us, we're professionals. We put this stuff together. We put ads together. You have plenty of room to whatever that is you're talking about. But folks, why don't he tell you? Wait, go back. I'm not through with that. He could have put all that stuff, wainscot, color, and plenty more. What are they? You want to play this game with me? You better get real good, little Dave. And Corey boy, I'm telling you right now, you know so little about this, and let me tell you something. Little Dave tells people they're all built the same. That's how little you do know. They're not built the same. You don't build what I build. Because y'all don't know what y'all doing. Just like I can go down the line, and I'm getting ready to get into it. Now let's go and see what I build. Number one, treated kill-dried lumber. Every building. Engineered 2x8 scissor trusses. Every building. Standard in an elite building. 3-foot truss spacing. 9-foot post spacing. 5-12 standard. Not 4 and 12 or 5. That's what you're going to get. That's what's going to come with that building. There's nothing deception about that. You're the one with 4 and 12, 5 and 12 because you saw me do this. 2 10x10 roll-up doors. In your little ads, you don't even tell the people what they're getting. Your ads are deceiving. 1 walk-through door, 26 gauge manual, okay, roof and wall insulation, gutters, 6-inch concrete, post protectors, insulated windows, Zack screws on roof and wall. My stuff is to the point. There ain't no in between what I'm doing. There is what you're doing. You're trying to get people to call you as a hook, and then you start playing games on the paper. That's what you're doing. Little Dave, Corey boy. That's what snakes do. Deceit. Deceitful. You're not being to the point. I am. I'm telling you exactly what you're going to get in that building. It's detailed, and I ain't playing with it. I ain't what it is, it is. Well, let me tell you something, Mr. Crouch. That's your perspective. That's mine. Let me tell you something about those cats. Those two cats stole from me. Money I spent putting them leads together. And it's documented. So you can take that position, I'll take another position. Okay? And if I don't tell people what they're doing, how in the world are they going to find out? It goes back to SLPS. It goes back to Ranger. As chairman of the State Contracts Board, I feel like I got an obligation, and on top of that, they're bad for the construction business. Hey, I'm promoting my stuff against theirs, Mr. Crouch. How are you, what, so you want them to deceive you when you call them? I'm telling you what they put out there, and I'm telling you what I'm going to do. But if you want to go do business with those guys that only been contractors for 2 months, only been in business for 4 years, go for it. It's your money. You can do what you want to do. But I promise you this. That bunch stole from me. And maybe you condone it, but I don't. That bunch has broke the law. You need to know that. Now, let's continue on about the building. You want to talk about a building? Ask me a question about a building. Don't worry about that, or get off if you don't want to talk about it. But if you want to talk about a building and then go call them, you'll find out I know what I'm talking about because I've been doing it for 25 years. Why is it okay to let someone who's doing substandard work, who's not qualified, to tell the world? They started this mess. I'm going to finish this mess. Should have never came here. It's one thing to leave. It's another to steal. And take the contacts that I bought and paid for, sir. Now, I hope my tone is not towards you. It's because I'm very upset with what they did. You would be too. But it says a lot about them, Mr. Crouch. Let's get back over here. Engineered wood screws and lolly logs. IBC code. Okay? Nope. There's no misinformation here. Engineered cable retention system. I'm going to go back to that picture. You don't want to know that, sir? That they're not putting that? Where's your uplift protection? 4x4 framework on windows and doors. I do not frame with 2x. I actually use 4x4s. Those are also anchored in the ground. I got concrete under every post. They're not doing that. I got continuous ridge vents on all my elite buildings. Wainscot, engineered mono trusses, 145 mile an hour wind load. Licensed engineer on staff. I have a licensed engineer on the payroll here. They don't have that. We're doing a comparison here. Okay? Mallett Secure Watch. Protection that never sleeps. And 24/7 access to the owner, which is me. My cell number is on every page of every contract. My cell number is everywhere. Every customer's got my cell number. Now, let's go back. They say they got 24/7 inspections. Hold on. Look at this. We are watching these jobs from here. And it's all recorded on every job. That's inspections, folks. That's nothing I'm saying. I can prove it. We do it. You see, when you've been in business as long as me, you're constantly improving. Okay? Always. Now, so go back to my stuff. So I got protection that never sleeps. And I keep it documented to protect you and protect me. Now, we've gone over the Mallett Elite building and what it gets. I'm going to tell you can't afford not to have a Mallett Elite building. I'm going to show you why. Who's this? Who's Courtney? Who's that?
Oh, she's gone.
Huh?
We took care of it.
Who is that?
I think it might be Corey's wife.
Oh, yeah, y'all need a lot of help. You're wrong, man. But anyway, go back to the, now go to the other deal. Okay, right. Okay, his standard building is $28,999. Now you saw what my building came with, right? A long list and that's why that building costs more. It's not because we raised the price, it's just got so many things in it. Now look, you can get this building today for $39,999, and that special's still going. Go to the next one. All right. The difference between his standard building and my 230 by 50s by 12 is $39,999 versus $28,999. It's $11,000. Oh, that's too high. Well, hold on. You saw what you got for that. Now let me show you why you can't do without it, because anybody can afford it. $11,000 equals to $550 per year over 25 years. That's $45 a month. $1.53 per day to have the best building with everything in it. It's the better building. 2-8 trusses. A real 10-year warranty. I can go down the line. In fact, put it back up. Look. You can get that or go to theirs. Go back. Go back. Go back. There. I'll list everything. Okay? Now, you have to understand, they put that ad last night. They put it up. Watch. Let me tell you why I responded. Yeah, right here. For any confusion being spread to misinform and confuse. They started this, and that's why you see me doing this, because that's not true. They should be called out. Okay? Y'all can call and ask me any question you want, anytime you want. I'm live. There ain't nothing, it doesn't matter to people. I'll answer the question. You don't need to call there and listen to some of that bull, because it's all bull. They're going to try to convince you of something that's not true. They are not us. They never will be us. They never can be us. They can never catch the years of experience. It's impossible. They can never get as many buildings on the ground as us. It would take them forever to catch us. Okay? But that's why I did it, Mr. Crouch. They said that last night. But you know what? If they think they can come on and say something about me, and that's good competition. Let's let it go. Come on, bring it on. But I'm going to tell you right now. There's 5 things, the red flags. I'm going to tell y'all one more time again about all this. Or you don't get to see somebody run off with your money. Okay? 1, check the Secretary of State, see who the proper parties are. 2, go to LSLBC. Are they state licensed contractors, and have they been convicted of violating the state law? Serious red flag. All of these are serious red flags. Then you're going to go, how many years in business? The longer they're in business, probably the better off you are. And the last thing is, go visit these people where they operate. You can tell a lot by people's facilities. A lot can be said when you visit someone. You know, if you drive up and the grass is 3 foot tall in a yard, and there's some shingles hanging and paint peeling, you're probably going to assume, well, he doesn't really take care of his stuff, does he? But if you drive up to some place and the grass is cut and manicured, the place is it's painted, looks nice, no shingles hanging, say, hey, it doesn't have to be $1 million house. You can tell a lot by how people take care of their own stuff, on how they're going to take care of you. Now, do we have anything else here?
Just compliments. Set it straight.
Well, I did. I did set it straight. You got any questions? Now, let me tell you, starting Monday, I don't have the deal, but this is what we're going to special Monday. We're going to do this building, the Elite 30 by 50 by 12, because tomorrow the sale will end on this. Yeah, we have some. Do we have some people that finance them? Yeah, there is a company. I don't know how far Interbank, but yeah, if you call in and talk to one of the building specialists, they'll be glad to answer your question. But I think we do. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Thibodeau. He did sign this morning. Huh? What?
Layaway.
Oh, we do have the layaway plan too, Mr. Broussard. where you basically can come in if you're waiting to get some money in, or you need to finance at 0% interest. You come in, pick your building, you put down a $3,000 deposit, you start making payments at no interest. We tie up your building. I mean, it's the contract is written, and in 12 months we review it. You can do that for a year, you can do that for 2 years. So what happens? You get your dream building. It's coming. Maybe not today, but at some point when you're financially able. Your building's bought. As you're putting this money, it's going in an account, in your account. That building is contracted out, and we're going to build it to you when you say, well, I got the rest of my money. Can we go ahead and, yep, yes, sir, let's do it. Okay? So that's an option, but there is also, but if you call one of my a building specialists, they'll help you with this. We got 3 or 4 companies. I think we just added a new one too. But anyway, where was I talking about here?
Monday's deal.
Monday's deal. So, I'm going to go back to that building. Back. That one's gone. Okay. So, starting Monday, the first 5 people that put live are going to get this deal. This building, with all these things, plus, show me the picture of the building, the plain one. Back up. Oh, that was it. Okay. So, this is going to come off. And now I'm going to give you a 10 by 30 gable extension for the same price of $39,999. That's a pretty good deal. You get the best building, and I'm going to give you a gable extension on the front of that building, 10 feet by 30 feet, at the same price of $39,999. Now back up. Go to my list of stuff for the elite building. My list, the list of stuff. Right. Folks, this is what you're getting. This is what that $11,000 that you're going to, between me and them, is going to get you. All these things. And really, where's it at? Where's my warranty at? Oh, you get a real 10-year workmanship warranty, because I've been in business 25 years. Let me tell you something. Trusses, 3 feet. This is a way stronger building. 2x8 trusses. All they got are 2x6 trusses on their standards. And so on your standard building, I'll price match it with every item and match their price. But that's not the best deal. The best deal is this thing. $11,000 more for $1.53 a day. You get this. Look, I've been doing this for 25 years. I'm telling you, it is the deal. You want the best. Everybody wants the Cadillac. Well, that's the Cadillac. This is the Cadillac of the post frames. And I'm working on another project that might come across next week. If I get that done, you're really going to want this building, because the price isn't going to go up, but something major is about to happen. Major. Okay? This elite building will be the only one of its kind. And no one will be able to build it but me, no matter how they try to copy me. Okay? And you're going to love it. You're going to love it. I promise you, you're going to love what I'm getting ready to do. It's going to change the complexion. Just like it changed 25 years ago when I got here and kept going. Fighting with different people, the steel people, stick frame people, and building keep bringing these buildings up and up and up. So, today I want to sell you a building. And I want to show you why I need to buy it from me and not from them. Period. And once again, if they want to come up here and have a lively debate, that's fine too. They won't come. They don't know enough to come sit up here and talk with me. But anyway, I guess that's it for today. I don't think I got anything else I was going to cover, except be careful of those snakes.
You want to show them how to do the LSLBC?
Yeah. Let me show you. Somebody did ask me earlier today if I could show you how to go check the LSLBC. So you're going to go to the site, and you're going to go here and search the contractor name. Type it in. He's going to, okay, hit. Okay, you're going to type it in. All right, put Southern. Okay. Okay, state licensing, boom, boom, boom. This is going to show you his address. It's going to give his license number. This is when, look, this is when he got It was a home improvement. And then he jumped to this on 7/16/24. Okay? Now, let's go back. And then you go to contract violations. Okay? You're going to search, you're going to type it in. Yep, here we go. Contractor without a license. No contest plea. Wait, no contest plea. He didn't argue that he broke the law. He admitted it. And let's see here. Yeah, nope. And settlement offer accepted by the board. So, when I talk about the red flags, that's one of the red flags. Go here. If you see this, you got a problem, in my opinion. Okay? If you've only been a license for 2 months, you got a problem. You get some experience behind your belt before you try to compete with people who've been doing this for 25 years. To try to say you build, and that's the problem, Mr. Crouch. They tell people they build the same thing I built. They don't. First of all, they don't take pride in what they do like me, or I wouldn't have survived 25 years. Okay? But other than that, I think that's it for today. But if you have any questions, feel free to call me at 337-515-2154. That is my cell number. I'm on call 24/7, 7 days a week. That is my cell number, and I answer it. Okay? You buy a building from me, you're going to call me when you got a problem. You're not going to call the secretary. You're not going to call this. You can call me directly. That's service. Okay? My name's on the bill. That's why I do that. And every page of my contract, I have that. So give us a call. My office number, 337-214-0428. Talk to a building specialist. Or look, I go live every day. Unless I'm out of town or I got something going, I'll do a pre-tape. Look, let me sell you the building. Ask me the questions if you want to buy a building. Ask me what's the difference is. I'm ready and willing to tackle them all. Tackle them, all of them. Even the snakes. So give us a call, 337-214-0428, or call me at 337-515-2154. Once again, thank you for listening. Tomorrow's Saturday, so I won't be going live, but I'll be back Monday. And look, don't forget, we're open till 12 o'clock tomorrow. You can still land one of those deals with those porches, or come over here and get you a building. We're going to sell you a building. It's going to be the best. The best.
The Tiger Special.
The Tiger Special. The Tiger is on the move. Okay? He is moving, and he's moving at a high pace, and he's not going to stop. Okay? Once again, thank you all for listening. Y'all have a great weekend. Come visit us.
At Mallett Buildings, we've been proudly serving our community for over 25 years. When it comes to building structures that last, experience matters. You've probably seen some companies offering long warranties, 10 years or more. But here's something important to consider. Can a company without a long track record truly back that up? It's easy to make promises, but what really counts is the ability to deliver, not just now, but 5, 10, or even 20 years down the line. If a company hasn't been around for very long, what happens if they go out of business before the end of their 10-year warranty? What happens to your warranty then? The answer is simple. You're left with nothing. No support, no repairs, no protection. You've essentially been robbed of the protection you were promised. At Mallett Buildings, we've been here for the long haul, with over 2 decades of experience. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and countless satisfied customers who can tell you, when we say we offer a 10-year workmanship warranty, we've proven it time and time again. And if something goes wrong years from now, we'll still be here, ready to make it right. Our customers trust us because we don't just build structures, we build long-lasting relationships. We use only the highest quality materials, kiln-dried, ground-treated lumber, and MCA ground-treated posts with lifetime warranties. That's why our buildings are designed to stand strong for decades, and why we can confidently stand behind our warranties. And don't forget, we're a state-licensed contractor with licensed engineers right here in Louisiana and Texas. We don't cut corners, and we adhere to the highest standards, ensuring that every building we construct is built to last. When you choose Mallett Buildings, you're choosing a company with real credentials, real experience, and a proven commitment to quality. We've built for families, businesses, farms, and more, all with the same dedication to excellence that's been our hallmark for over 25 years. So when a company tells you they're offering a long warranty, ask yourself this: where will they be in 10 years? If they disappear, so does your warranty. Here at Mallett, you know we'll be here, just like we've always been. At the end of the day, a warranty is only as good as the company that stands behind it. Choose the name that's been trusted for decades. Choose Mallett Buildings. When you're ready to invest in a building that lasts, call us and let's get started.
Hello, Lee Mallett from Mallett Buildings. I want to continue my series. We've put out 23 reasons to do business with Mallett. Today, number 24. You always have different people trying to get in the business. Does it mean something when you've been in business 23 years or just 1 or 2 years or 3 years or 4 years? I think it does. The fact that we've been out here that long should tell you can trust us. We're going to be here. The question is, how does a company with only 1 or 2 years in business or 5 years give 10-year warranty? How can you give a warranty longer than you've been in business? I give a 10-year warranty. I've been in business 23 years. I'm going to be here. But if I've only been in business 1 or 2 years or 3 years or 5 years, how can I give a warranty longer than I've been in business? The problem with this is, are they going to make it? You're gambling on your warranty, you're gambling on your money. There's a lot of things that go on out there. I've been chairman of state contractors for 15 years, I've been chairman for 8 years. I see all kind of problems with these people who try to do what we do. And there are some people that are probably okay, but they haven't stood the test of time. Understand, I know there's some good doctors coming out of medical school, but if I had a problem, I wouldn't go to a doctor right out of medical school. I'd go to a doctor who's been practicing for 10 or 15 years, because he's proven what he can do, that he's competent, he knows what he's doing, and he has experience. Nobody in this business in the southern region has as many years in this business as Mallett Buildings. Come see our facility. Go see their facility. What I'm trying to tell you is be very careful. Don't be deceived. And let me tell you something. Sometimes you get what you pay for. We want to earn your trust. We've earned the trust of thousands and thousands and thousands. We have in excess of probably 15 to 20,000 buildings we've built in the last 23 years. To me, it's a simple decision. If you're going to do business with someone who's proven he can do the work, withstood 7 or 8 storms, and is competent, experienced. That's number 24. I'm going to continue this series. I used to do these quite a bit. I'm going to get back into doing these. I'd love to hear from you. If you have any questions, feel free to call me at 337-515-21. I will beat anybody's price by $1,000, apples to apples. I don't care if it's a kit. I don't care if it's a building. Give it to me. Let me compete. All you're doing is saving money with that offer, but I don't care what it is. Give me a shot at it, and I'll beat him by $1,000, apples to apples. I will beat anybody's price by $1,000, apples to apples. I don't care if it's a kit. I don't care if it's a building. Give it to me. Let me compete. All you're doing is saving money with that offer.
At Mallett Buildings, we've been proudly serving our community for over 25 years. When it comes to building structures that last, experience matters. You've probably seen some companies offering long warranties, 10 years or more. But here's something important to consider. Can a company without a long track record truly back that up? It's easy to make promises, but what really counts is the ability to deliver, not just now, but 5, 10, or even 20 years down the line. If a company hasn't been around for very long, what happens if they go out of business before the end of their 10-year warranty? What happens to your warranty then? The answer is simple. You're left with nothing. No support, no repairs, no protection. You've essentially been robbed of the protection you were promised. At Mallett Buildings, we've been here for the long haul, with over 2 decades of experience. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and countless satisfied customers who can tell you, when we say we offer a 10-year workmanship warranty, we've proven it time and time again. And if something goes wrong years from now, we'll still be here, ready to make it right. Our customers trust us because we don't just build structures, we build long-lasting relationships. We use only the highest quality materials, kiln-dried, ground-treated lumber, and MCA ground-treated posts with lifetime warranties. That's why our buildings are designed to stand strong for decades, and why we can confidently stand behind our warranties. And don't forget, we're a state